Can you hear me now? Alright, so I wasn't sure if my voice was coming across. Alright, so let's see here. Oh yeah, I was saying I was gonna go to Robin. Okay, um, so what I'm doing is checking whatever effect is generally on, we'll call this a chest piece, the body. Okay, the body. Alright, so oh, so special mechanics. Um, okay, so I have honestly I've never paid much attention to those special effects, special mechanics. Um, but now I'm going to, and let's switch. So I do not play an autoplay. I just like seeing how much damage gets picked up from anything I consider, which again is not much. I've seen these crazy damage numbers on other YouTube videos. But again, recently I've been started thinking of it like as tiers. So again, easy, normal, hard, very hard, and extreme. And all those videos are showing the extreme, but not the path and how you get to the extreme. And that's something I never really thought of. I'm like, why are they only giving crazy damage? There's surely an end product, but not the path they could get there.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Lance forward.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Get them! Fiends or devils? I'll crush them all!
Relax. Didn't hurt.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Especially, yeah, I just never noticed that. Looking at a huge chunk of. I'm gonna go back and check some of the page now.
Time to say bye. Boom. still. Relax.
Lance forward.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
So let's go and see. Alright, so I'm gonna get these to 12. I don't think these are the best. I am in no part an expert. No. So actually, what's this? Oh, increase healing. Let's try. Okay, let's see if I spend. Let's do this. Let's see what I get. Right, so nothing that I would go. I'm gonna go for speed instead. Now, yeah, let's see what this is.
Will of preservation.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
Stand still.
Mind your manners.
Right, so I need to. Let me get used to doing this again.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill fate descends.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Lance forward.
Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Stand still.
So I think like the lower levels shouldn't be no longer automated or not
Time to say
automated, but be
bye.
alive. Because I mean, that's a lot of time I could be saving instead of waiting to get credits.
Stand still. say bye. Boom.
Ill fate descends.
Gacha!
Relax.
Lance forward.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill tidings manifest.
Gacha!
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh crap. Went ahead and upgrade that to um, and server fan incidents involved. Looking for Dream 12 is, as I said, I need to research what's the best set. Um, and then the amount to level from 12 to 50, sorry, 15 is more than from 1 to 12. So, what I've seen most of the gaming is all about resource management now. So I'm looking for a set for Robin. I'm gonna have to go look it up. Okay. Um, the good thing that Genshin did, the bad thing that Wooden Wave hasn't done yet, not Wooden Wave, crap, HonkaiStarRail, messing up games, is the training manual, where you can just go and see the popular sets, recommended sets. So let's do this. That is, critical damage. Um, so I'm gonna do this one here. This one here. It's easy to get 24. 24. Oh, look at that. Ornament extraction. That's what I should be looking for. Let's see. See if it was the same thing I thought about doing. Break effect. Speed. And speed is 120. I'm not much. I wonder if there's a. I'm gonna do attack instead. So let's see. Top of a wall. Okay, so the space healing station, and this one here is max HP. Let's get this one here and switch save files to this one. Let's do. Uh, Right. Now let's see which one how this goes.
They don't look happy to see us.
Stay focused. On my command.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Stay focused.
Time to say bye. Boom.
On my command. Stay focused.
Lance forward.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
On my command.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I think Robin is super easy to build. I mean, she is an attack-based character, attack-based weapon character. I didn't know much about her. I got her like last year, and I've only really started building her about 10 years. Obviously,
Time to say
with work,
bye.
who I've got advanced degrees, and obviously, this living life is been very tedious. Um, there's no way to get ahead when you have time.
Beneath the waters
When you
lies
don't
an
have time,
endless
well,
abyss.
that's like a constant. Because modern gaming is a balance between time or money. Using money where you are falling short of, and time where you don't have money.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, so since I know which one I'm going to turn on now, let's see. So I mean, I could use this. Let's see what's going on here. I was looking for something like, so let's get this to 12. And obviously, yeah, so before I do that, so Robin, actually, let's go down. Oh, I think this is what, oh, I didn't find it. Oh, is this it? Yeah, put the build guide. Let's see if we can get it from the main menu. Not, it would be good to put it down here, somewhere down here. Let's see. Build guide like phone. So I do have this, let's see. I mean, I don't feel the benefits are that great. The special effects, I mean, we get a 10%, regen, that's fine, but only recover one, skill point when using the ultimate on a character, on an ally, once every 2 turns, or not turns, every 2 usage. Wait, let's flip it better. Um, when where uses a skill, next ally, take an action, goes 30%. Something that is definitely better. I thought about using this, but then Robin, if I'm technically doesn't have a turn when she uses the ultimate, so that's no. This is probably gonna be better. Let's see. So this is an upgrade to that. I think get waiting for her using the ability to 70. Then trying to do extra hard content. No, we'll call it very hard and then extreme after that. So then it's a 70. But before that, um, yeah, let's see. And so that just gives you the bare minimum. So after Robin, oh. Okay, yep. So actually, let's see if okay, let's what if crit rate would have been better? As a bare minimum, let's still equip this. Get this to 9. That's 8. I want the energy recharge. So let's get this through. Okay, so I do need to so oh let's see. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on so I'm gonna take a break from building. Let's see what the quest load is. Missions. It's been a while since I did missions. Missions or missions? Okay, I'm gonna do the rails for this one first.
The clock winds back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the Watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie
Yeah, it's been
Hotel,
a
for
while,
a
so
banquet.
then get out.
However, in this sweet dream paradise, they unexpectedly become entangled in two bizarre murder mysteries. A grand struggle for a legacy begins. Numerous factions enter one after another, acting in response to the situation. The family hosts also plot to capture the Watchmaker with this opportunity, and a confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative, the Express crew thus delves into the heart of the
I
situation.
think they should add
Here,
this into
Gallagher reveals to
within
everyone
way
the
to this
truths
recap
about the
feature
dreamscape, to fulfill
and
the wishes of
into
their predecessors. Everyone heads
Instinct.
to the Penacony Grand
I
Theater
mean,
with the
between
intention of
some of the
sealing the
stories,
state's
you're like
future of
really adding
Penacony
more
remains
episode
uncertain.
around.
However, thanks to the mediation of the crew, the family in the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return.
Okay, okay. I remember where I left off.
Oh, wow! It's so nice seeing this empty space gradually fill up with furniture. No, silly. I'm talking about her stuff. If it were me, I'd take a relaxing hot bath in the evening. It's concealed, of course. Ever heard of secret rooms?
All I know is she deserves to take some time off for herself.
Let's autoplay this and see.
Even though your room is set up, you must remember to keep up with your duties. The express will be departing soon, and there's still so many things to do.
Congrats on the new home.
Dear Nameless, are you available right now? Good evening, my nameless friend. Would you like anything to drink? How about some refreshments? My knowledge base indicates that while late-night snacks may negatively affect one's health, they can also bring great joy. I once knew a young Nameless who was both early to bed. As a result, he lived a long and healthy life. It's quite a tale of caution.
Would definitely
is it
love
not,
to
dear Nameless?
fast forward through these.
But you shouldn't have supper if you want to be super. How did you find the joke? Hilarious wordplay, isn't it? You can't help but laugh, can you? But I digress. After hearing about your plans for a good soak, I thought this would make a most suitable gift and wanted you to have it. It's a bar of soap with a storied history. Hanunu, the werewolf hero of Esdana, loved using this soap when he was alive. Werewolf fur is a pain to manage, after all. Would you care for some jokes? A bit of laughter might be good.
We meet again, dear friend. Thank you for the invitation. Looks like we understand. Remember that night of hallucinations? In this very... Just as my heart is driven by joy, the one and this beautiful shock was also a result. The feeling of boarding the express and seeing everyone again is my dear friend. Please allow me to extend.
You know, I thought they would make the Night of Beauty,
I'm never taking a bath again.
it would make more
How
sense.
quaint. A space so meticulously curated just for my refined taste. Perhaps the best part is that even with so many present, there's a... As a Nameless who's always on the road, constantly meeting with various characters, don't these encounters... It's no small feat. The average... Go ahead and try. With this mask on, I intend to keep...
You can tell me anything.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Rec. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the... Huh? Has it...
What should I hatch in
We
that
should consider
computer to
Pom-Pom's opinion
eternity?
too. They don't know.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
In other words, We won't be leaving Penacony.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a...
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now, are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former...
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I thought that was a good.
I've heard another theory about that
This match
family
maybe
head, though.
camera angle.
I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. Please rest assured that the family will do everything...
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work, then.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where you might have met?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble. Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I...
The only... What about her?
At least she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts. I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
I like those, gives a
I
wallet
see
a
two
little
bloodhounds.
jaw.
They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see any...
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
Well, you certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today.
Holy moly!
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive. And when you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their... As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a...
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due, so why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making... When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events.
Can't you just look back on it?
There's something else I want to do, too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day.
Get off your high horse. The other four families...
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistake.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time.
You know how it is. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. The same applies when bidding my home farewell.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder is one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take it.
Sorry, but Park...
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip.
What? What are you talking about, Mr. One Week? Please excuse me, I should have recognized you earlier.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me.
There's nothing much to say, actually. We bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part...
Aftermath.
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Oh, I see. Pardon me. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that...
What happens if you violate the prohibition?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's...
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance?
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this. So, why are we here?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good...
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become... This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of...
Let's see what we have on these notes. No consumption of food except for burgers. What? No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of
What happens if I break?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't... That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of it. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this isn't...
You've been iron-fisted since you were little. Wait a sec. If this is how violation...
I tried to warn you. How do you feel?
Now? I'm feeling...
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking it when a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pin... Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now? Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt Troop. Where? Are they hiding or...
Oh. I didn't realize these spots are playable.
Do not discard trap. This is absurd.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradox.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Something's happening. What is this?
We could
We're not breaking
expect it.
enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
Okay, so this.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya?
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pick?
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle it.
Handle this? Wait, is that really?
May I remind you that I am currently on...
Whew. Luck's on our side. Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens? Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule? They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look!
I thought I was gonna play with my 6 but
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to say bye. Boom.
so I'm thinking about doing computer science content. I mean, once you start getting
Ill
into
fate
the
descends.
advanced topic, sometimes you wonder if you can understand
Time to
what's
say
going on.
bye. Boom. Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is...
Ugh, aren't the rules being too...
Enough. The location of the distortion...
Oh, there it is. Huh.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you.
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm not threatened to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader.
Sometime before I turned 6, like most boys would, I tried.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you act...
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like... What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, The memories are so fresh when the younger me tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now, we should go. This long farewell.
So, where are we heading now?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might...
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a
Enough.
detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on. Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still
Enough.
in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him, but be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days. Come now, it's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do. Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance?
I will, but put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found our...
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home...
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, I left my home in a hurry. That said, I can't make this call by myself.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll go find them.
Okay, okay.
It's gonna show you worse. Short sentences. They should have made him I like the character, but misunderstood character. Even when he's trying to do good, even like the aura of
We're here.
the same for everyone.
Should be somewhere near.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's some... Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here...
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here? Or these ladies?
This...
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We...
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms? I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I wonder what happened to her voice.
I hear
Her
that the
voice
Astral
actor.
Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination. Could there be more to it? Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror. It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however. That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by. So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home? Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
So I am gonna pause the next turn to get interrupted and finish most of this offline. That way I can just go and do like the events. Once I get all of these long cutscenes, I'm gonna do all these cutscenes offline.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Ting-Yoon for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
What's your take?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself.
I was only being careful. Help me remove my disguise.
It's been a while, everyone.
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain. I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But Mr. 1 Week here is an older...
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tingyun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with...
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on...
That's not gonna be easy.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my
Your suggestion?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound. I know, we can't leave Escape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making...
I guess I consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you...
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
Forget about it. How...
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this...
Yes, more specifically the
Law Fu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Law Fu some...
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the Eye of the Storm.
Looks like there's a lot more.
Story for another time. As host of the Dream...
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other...
This Miss Tingyun looks like
Irrepressible.
Huh? Ugh, yikes! She's scary.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the case here.
Once again, another moment of peace has passed golden hour by. And that concludes the news. I wish you all safe and sound dreams.
Oh, I forgot. I was gonna finish this.
It's still early. Where to now?
I'm gonna finish this offline. Again, thanks everyone. And we'll see everyone later.